A friend of mine said soup season is coming, so let's dig in with Ukrainian borscht. In all honesty, it's already incredibly nutritious, packed with fiber and not in need of any low carbing, but I made one switch to keep my carbs in check. First off, I'm browning a pound of pork ribs. I think you can basically use any protein you want. If it's meat, bone-in is best to get some flavor in the broth, but I think mushrooms would be a great vegetarian option. After getting some Maillard action going for about 15 minutes, I added 80 ounces of water, or about 10 cups. I also added in one whole peeled onion, some bay leaves, and lightly seasoned with some salt and pepper, about a teaspoon each. I simmered that for around an hour, making sure to skim off any froth periodically before taking out the meat, onion, and bay leaves. I added in 2 beets that I peeled and cut into matchsticks. I use gloves to save my skin from staining, but if purple hands are your style, you do you, boo. Then I added half a head of cauliflower. I think it's more traditional to use root veggies like potato, but I didn't want to, so I chose some pretty yellow cauliflower. Cover and simmer for 30 to 45 minutes while you make the zhuzharka, Ukraine's answer to mirepoix. First I prepped the veggies, finally chopped 1 bell pepper, red or orange would have probably been better, but I only had green, oh well. Finally chopped 1 onion, and then grate 2 small-ish carrots, and grate 1 big or 2 small tomatoes. Really, I think you can eyeball a lot of this, add or subtract whatever you do or don't like. Now add some oil into a hot pan. I think sunflower oil is traditional, but I used olive oil. Put your onions and carrots in and saute that for 5 to 7 minutes or until your carrots become soft and just barely start browning. Add the bell pepper and 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and saute that all together for a couple minutes more. Add your grated tomatoes and cook off some of the liquid. Now take your sauteed vegetables and add it straight into the pot of broth. Give it a good stir and keep it simmering. Then I shredded half a head of green cabbage and added that to the pot as well as red kidney beans. You can use canned and just toss them in. I'm using dried ones that I soaked in water overnight. I let that simmer away for about 15 to 20 more minutes. Make sure to taste and season here. I think I added about 2 tablespoons more salt and some pepper. I used Diamond Crystal Kosher. Before serving, I chopped up some fresh dill and then ladled some of the borscht into a bowl. Topped it with some of the shredded meat I pulled off the ribs, a big dollop of sour cream, the dill, and just off camera, I grated a small clove of garlic right into the bowl. You can see that this delicious bowl barely moved my glucose. Also, this makes a huge batch. I think I got about 8 to 10 servings. Try it out and let me know what you think.